Is this slide visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome again in the second half session. And as the topic assigned to me, what I want to discuss just now is the minimum standards of veterinary education as per Veterinary Council of India Regulation 2016. If you see the previous regulation that came in 2006, and before that it was way back in 1984. If you see the Veterinary Council of India, Veterinary Council of India is a statutory body of Government of India established under the Indian Veterinary Council Act way back in 1984. And broadly, this has been established with two main objectives, that it regulates the veterinary education in our country, and also another objective is to regulate the veterinary practices in the country. So far, for the regulation of veterinary education in the country, it forms regulations, and at the same time, the inspection of various colleges for the accreditation under VCI is also the activity of Veterinary Council of India. And the second objective, that regulation of veterinary practices in the country. This maintains the registers of the veterinary practitioners, means every veterinary practitioner have to register to the VCI, and also issue the certificates of registration of the graduates. If you see the overall veterinary, this number of veterinary practitioners in the country, at present we have 60,000 practitioners. Of course, the list is too long, means it is more than 80,000, but this at present 60,000 practitioners Veterinary Council of India has identified that they are practicing and live. There is no any provision that after expiring of the person that has not been deducted. So again, another homework is going on in the VCI, and till now they have identified the number to the tune of the 60,000. Now about the degree program. As you know that the degree name of our degree program is Bachelor of Veterinary Sciences and Animal Husbandry, that is BBSc in age. And the regulation I have told that this is regulation is named as VCI Minimum Standards of Veterinary Education. Initially, if you see, previously this was semester system and only 5 years duration. But now, as per the 2016 regulation, this course is of 5.5 years duration. And instead of year, initially we used to say the word semester system. Now this is yearly system, but we always used to call it a word as professional year. This is not annual year. This is a professional year, just in the same on the same pattern of medical background. So first professional year, second professional year, likewise. So first, second, and third professional year will be of 1 year, and fourth professional year will be of 1.5 year, that is 1.5 year. And again, our internship program is of 1 year. And this internship program is compulsorily rotational type of internship. If we talk about the professional year, each professional year should have at least 210 attendance day, or rather we can say calendar days. So every student must possess 210 attendance. This is important before entering in the final examination. And here, these instruction days must include the annual examination, means internal examinations, that is all three quiz can be included in this 210 days. So we always, we can take only annual examinations after completion of 210 days of attendance. Now coming to the subjects. As you all know, because recently you all have joined, and already you all have gone through the various subjects under your undergraduate programs. So we have 18 subjects, but whenever we are talking about the departments, we have 17 departments. So there should not be any confusion. Subjects we are studying 18, but departments are 18, means physiology and biochemistry are in a single department, but these are two subjects. So we have 18 subjects right now. And if you see the method of learning, we always call it what should be the method of learning. And I always feel the saying of a great philosopher or teacher or politician, that is Confucius. He is a Chinese philosopher, and he said, I hear and I forget, I see and I believe, I do and I understand. Means the basic concept of VCI stands true here, that learning by doing. We should always believe whatever we are doing, what we are doing, we must understand the thing, and then we transmit the things to our students. Now coming to the another important aspect, that is credit hours. What is the credit hours? What is the credit system? If you see a literal meaning of credit hour is, credit hour means the weekly unit of work recognized for any particular course. Means in a particular week, how many credit load a student is having. One credit course means 1 hour in a week. This is for the lecture classes or theory classes. If we talk about the practical classes, so 1 credit means 2 hours classes. So this should be very much clear. Many a times in many of the veterinary colleges, generally our teachers used to take 40 minutes or 45-minute classes. No, as per new VCI concept, it should always be 1 hour class. 1 credit means 1 hour lecture, or in lab classes, it should be 2 hours. And similarly, if we talk about two different exclusively practical subjects, that is VCC, that is veterinary clinical complex, and LFC, 1 credit means 3 hours duration. So it should be 3 hours. So it must be clear, apart from all other practicals, for VCC and LFC should be of 3 hours, that possess 1 credit load. Now coming to the syllabus in different credit hours. If we talk about the different professionals, in case of first professional year, theory load is of 12 credit, practical is 6 credit. So if you just make it double, it will also be 12 hours. So a total is 18 credit. Similarly, in second professional year, it is 22 credit. In third professional year, it is 24 credit. And in fourth professional year, which is of 1.5 years, and credit load is only 17. The aim is that here, if you see, the practical is increased. Practical portion is higher than the other one. And here this VCC and LFC is also included. So that's why, keeping in mind for giving the more clinical exposure to the students, this has been done in this way. So in total, in whole 5.5 years duration of the degree program, total 50 credit theory and 31 credit practical has to be studied by the student, and a total of 81 credit. If you compare from the previous semester system, it is equivalent to 179 credit hours as per semester system. Now coming to the another important aspect, that is attendance system. And as you know, because here at present our students are under this annual system, they are in the third year and they are going into final year very soon. So compulsory attendance system is 85%, but a relaxation can be given in case of illness or any other valid reasons up to 10%. So overall, a minimum 25% attendance is required in all the subjects for appearance in the examination. No student can be allowed to appear in the examination if he or she is having attendance below 75%. So this must be very much clear. And as per our university rule, again, if attendance is below 50%, the student will be drop out from the roll of university. So whenever attendance is going below 50%, that a student is liable to drop out from the university road. So here many times what's happened, a question here, one question arises that if a student is having below 75% in one subject, and in other subjects if a student is having more than 75%, then what's happened? In that particular situation, what can be done, that a student will get compartmental examination in that very subject where attendance is below 75%, and he can appear in that compartmental examination and then can give the examination, and if passes, then he can be promoted in next class or next professional year. Now coming to the examinations and evaluation system. In semester system, quiz system was different, but here similarly on the line of medical professional examinations, 3 internal assessment system has been given. First, second, and third internal. This is totally internal assessment system. And this will be done after completion of 30, 60, and 90% coverage of the courses. And that will have all 3 internal will have 40 marks, that will be maximum marks, but their weightage will be only 10. So that will be further later on converted into the 10. And out of these 3 internal assessment systems, only two best will be taken for the final consideration in the mark sheet. So what will be the 2 best that will be considered for the next one? And annual examination system, that is annual theory, that will be totally external, and every annual system will be of 2 papers, that is paper 1 and paper 2 will have maximum marks of 100, and their weightage will be 20 separately. Means paper 1 will be 20 as well as paper 2 will be 20. As far as practical system, this is totally internal as per VCI system. Practical is totally internal. And again, this will be on the same line as in case of theory, paper 1 and paper 2, but weightage is here, marks will be 60 and weightage will be 20. But here I'd like to submit one thing. Many of the veterinary colleges, what they have done, they have made the practical examination also under the external system. So it depends upon this, a free choice is given to the system, particularly concerned college can take this examination, practical examination, either on as a external or as a internal system, depending upon their comfort. Now coming to the professional examinations, already we have discussed that is there will be 4 professional examinations. Already we have covered. Theory will be external one, and practical will be external one. Now duration. Again, there is a doubt at many. If you see in many of the colleges, they used to take 40-minute examinations, 20-minute examination, or 1 hour examination. But this is very, very clear that all internal assessments, internal examinations must be at least 1 hour. It should be at least, should not be less than 1 hour. It must be clear. And annual theory examination should be of 3 hours. It must be of 3 hours. So this should be very much clear. Now, again, VCI have also decided the pattern ratio of theory as well as practical. The weightage of theory as well as practical portions should be 60 to the 40 ratio. Means 60% theory and 40% practicals. And if we talk about theory portion, again the distribution of marks in the theory with objective versus subjective questions, again the ratio is 40 to the 60, 40 and 60. Means objective portion will be 40% and subjective will be 60%. So this should be very much clear. So already VCI have decided. In next slide we will discuss how many questions will be there, which type of questions will be there, how many objective, which type of objective will be there. We'll discuss in coming slides. Now pattern of question, as I was discussing. as I told you earlier, that every paper will have part 1 and part 2. Part 1 will be objective, completely objective. And every part 1 should have 4 different types of questions: true and false, multiple choice, number 3, fill up the blanks, and matching. And their number is also fixed by the VCI. 20 questions of 0.5 marks in case of true and false, 10 marks, multiple choice, 10 questions, 1 marks each, fill up the blank, 10 blanks, 1 marks each, and matching, 10, 1 marks each, that is 10 marks. So this will be of 45 minutes. So initially, we generally used to give this part 1 question to the students, and once students used to complete this objective system, then we used to take the paper of the objective system, and then we supply the part 2, that is subjective portion. The subjective portion will have definitions, short note, differentiations, reasonings, and full length questions. So 5 different patterns will be there in subjective part, and their marks are also given: definitions 10 marks, short notes 5 questions, each will have 2 marks, differentiation again 5:2, reasoning 5:2, and full length questions 5:4, that is 40 marks. So this will be 2 hours 15 marks. So in total, our questions, I told you, as I told you earlier, it will be of 3 hours. So I think this is clear up to this point. We can proceed on the next slide. Now coming to the examination system in the courses which is only and only of practical natures, as I told you earlier, that LFC and VCC, these 2 subjects are having only practical examination. So this here the pattern is little bit different from the other subjects. There will be only 2 examinations, means this will be done twice in a year. First practical examination and second practical examination. First will be after completion of 50% of the course. When we have completed 50% of the course, we can take first practical examination, and after completion of 100% course, that is entire syllabus, we can take second examination. So here pattern for these 2 courses are little bit different from the other subjects. Now coming to the internship assessment. Now this has been made very rigorously, and a marks has been allotted at different points. The assessment of each intern should be based on the following marks, that is logbook or project report. Every intern, because our students are, this time our students are in 3rd year, they will go in the final year and then internship. So every students have to prepare a logbook or project report that will carry 10 marks. Then performance in different postings, that will carry 20 marks. So these marks will be given by that particular station from where they are doing the internship program, from their place of posting, and the concerned in charge will give this mark. Then entrepreneurial output. What entrepreneurial learning has been taken by the students, what learning has been gone through by the students, this will carry 20 marks. Still at this time, this is not very much clear. What will be the criteria for giving the marks? But we have to decide. We have to give some project during this internship program. Some entrepreneurial type of the project, they have to prepare the project, something we can give. Because no batch has been passed through the internship program. But we have to decide in detail about what should be the criteria about the entrepreneurial output. Case report or presentation, this will carry 10 marks. Written test, it will be of 30 marks. So this is very much important. And finally, Viva Voce examination will be of 10 marks. So total will be of 100 marks. And here the passing pattern is different. Here minimum passing marks will be 50%. Out of 100, they must get 50 marks to pass the internship assessment program. And as I told you earlier, internship will always be of rotational type of internship. They have to cover each and every aspect of the internship program. Now coming to the compartmental examination. Many a times there are confusion that how many subjects are required for the compartmental examination. What will happen when a student will be failed in the compartmental examination? So this has been very well cleared by the VCI that a student failing in a maximum of 2 subjects can only be allowed in compartmental examination. If a student is failed more than 2 subjects, they will be repeated directly. There will be directly year back. No student will be allowed. So maximum 2 subjects can be, a student can give maximum 2 subjects under this compartmental examination system. And if again a student is failed in the compartmental examination, certainly there will be year back. And many a times there is doubt that in year back, how many subjects they will read. They have to go through all the subjects of that particular professional year. So either a student is failed in 1 compartmental or 2 compartmental subjects, they will be repeated, and again they have to study all the subjects of that particular professional year. So this must be very much clear. Now coming to the grading system. This is the last slide. How will go? The grading will be given on different, there are the different definitions of grading: grade points, credit point, total credit point, grade point, average, all these things. So grading, what is grading point? Grade point. Grade point is the total marks in a particular subject obtained by a student out of 100 divided by 10. And credit point, there should not be any confusion. Credit point is grade point of a subject multiplied by the credit hours. Credit hours. Similarly, total credit points, sum of credit points, and likewise grade point average, average of the grade points, and overall grade points. And here ranking is measured by overall grade point, overall grade point. And because in the semester system, if you see this last points, in semester system there was no provision of distinction, but here again VCI has made the provision of distinction. If a student is getting overall grade point average more than 8 and above, he will be given first division with distinction, and 7 to 7.999, this will be first division, and 6 to 6.999 second division, and 5 to 5.99, that will pass, only pass, and before 5, below 5, the student will be failed. So this type of this ranking has been given in this annual system only. Before that, no, this first, second, like that was nomenclature like this. So now I am finishing, because this is the very crisp preparation I have made. I am finishing with the quote of Albert Einstein, and it is the supreme art, teaching. What is teaching is a supreme art of a teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. So our teacher must be creative every time, must be minds of knowledge every time, disseminating the knowledge, and that should be the quality of our teacher. So this was all about the VCI system. Thank you very much. So any discussion, any query, most welcome. Thank you very much.
I have one. If no one is having, I have some. Sir.
Please, please.
मैं पूछना नहीं है, just
सर समझने का
कोशिश करना. सर वो जरा एग्जामिनेशन वाला स्लाइड में जाएंगे सर. उसके पहले मैं एक चीज पूछना चाह रहा था, मतलब सबमिशन थोड़ा जानने को. 4th ईयर में 1.5 आवर का जो है,
जी जी,
why it is 1.5 hour? Why not in 5th year it is 1.5 hour? Sorry, 1.5 year. Why 4th year 1.5 year?
Actually, VCI has made this one. I don't know what is the reason why they have made, but what I feel that the reason behind, because all the clinical subjects is being taught in this very year. and the courses of this final year, that is fourth year, is more more practical in nature. That's why they have made 1.5 year, because any course must be of 1.5 year. So, but a change, a similar pattern was also in the medical line, but from this very year, what medical line they have changed for the MBBS courses, they have changed. They have announced, MCI has announced that they will make the first year courses of 1.5 year and others will be of 1 year. But for the VCI, still VCI has designated this one as a 1.5.
Okay. But anyhow, I am trying to understand this last 6 months. I was trying to understand many things, still not clear. I will come to you. Sir, थोड़ा examination वाला बताएंगे. You have told about this examination pattern, detail about objective, how many, but that is for final exam. What about internal exam? Is there any pattern defined there?
No, sir. No pattern has been defined for the internal examination. But what currently we are following same pattern for the internal examination also. Same pattern, but okay. The marks is of 40. So we are just adopting same pattern so that a student will get practice for all types of objective questions as well as subjective questions. Because this is our aim also, that we should make the practice for the give the provision for the practice to the students. So similar pattern we are following for internal assessment also, and I think that will be a better.
Then, sir, for internship, you told that there will be written test of 30 marks.
Right, sir.
I don't know what I am understanding internship, the division, how it has been this time, because I was looking to earlier internship program where lot of emphasis on field exposure and all these things. But sir, here, another marks they have added here. I don't know the evaluation pattern there. But though I attended one of the group interview of internship last year or last year, I forget.
Right.
But यहाँ पे एक चीज मैं देख रहा हूँ, given 30 marks for examination.
Right.
Then who will set the question?
No, certainly this will be all internal assessment. This will be all internal assessment, and a committee will be formed for that. This dean will make a committee of senior professors, and this committee will set the question. And before that, means at presently under semester system, what is going on? Only Viva Voce examination is being conducted, and based on the performance of that particular Viva Voce examination, a student will be declared passed, satisfactory or unsatisfactory. This is the present situation. But VCI has decided now the coming internship program, where this will be started from this of 1 year. So this will be the exact pattern. So written, they have made, I think, idea maybe like that, because many times what's happened, students are moving from one place to other place, and either they are concentrating on their particular internship place or not. So the aim behind this written test is the place of posting, what they have learned at different place of posting. The written test will also be related to that one. This has not been very much well earmarked, but certainly what they have taught, they have learned at different places, that will have all those things in this written test. Yeah,
here it is.
Sir, what will be Sir, please continue.
No, carry on, no problem.
Thank you, sir. So, what will be the minimum passing marks for theory examination, both internal as well as internal, and taking the subjective as well as the practical exam separately?
Yeah, this is a very good question. The minimum passing marks for theory as well as practical is 50% separately. It should not be a cumulative. Separately, 50% should be passing marks separately for the theory as well as for the practical. It should not be cumulative.
And so cumulative also 50%?
Yeah, certainly. If separately will be 50%, certainly cumulative, but separately passing is very, very important. Once, if either failed in either theory or practical, a student will have to go for again compartmental examination. So separate passing is important.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
हेलो
Yes,
सर
please.
सर जैसे आपने कहा कि 50% सेपरेटली है जैसे थियरी एंड प्रैक्टिकल में, और सपोज किसी बच्चे का प्रैक्टिकल में 50 से कम आ जाता है, तो फिर जो कंपार्टमेंटल होगा फिर से पूरा थियरी एंड प्रैक्टिकल बोथ?
Exactly. They have to go for both theory as well as practical.
ओके.
Yeah, Dr. Jaiswal, please.
हाँ जो सर आपने 75% अटेंडेंस बताया, वो थियरी के लिए अलग होगा, प्रैक्टिकल के लिए अलग होगा कि कंबाइंड होगा सर?
Yeah, again this is very good question. In fact, the attendance is separately for theory as well as practical. He or she must have 75% attendance separately in the theory as well as separately in the practical. Once, if not having 75% either in the theory or practical, again they have to go for compartmental. So this is separately.
लेकिन सर जो रिपोर्ट जाती है डिपार्टमेंट से, उसमें प्रैक्टिकल थ्योरी कंबाइन करके भेजते हैं, मैंने जहाँ तक अभी तक जो एक्सपीरियंस किया है.
नहीं वो अब हम अलग अलग करने लगे हैं. पहले जरूर आती थी. नाउ अभी ऑनलाइन में तो आपका ऑलरेडी आता है. ये जो एकेडमिक मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम में जो अटेंडेंस आपका लगता है, वो प्रैक्टिकल का अलग लगता है, थियरी का अलग लगता है. तो थिंग्स आर अवेलेबल सेपरेटली देयर.
जी सर. सर एक क्वेश्चन और है कि सर जो प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम है हमारा जो होने वाला मतलब होगा, वो इंटरनल हम कर रहे हैं कि एक्सटर्नल कर रहे हैं? जैसे बताया कि एक्सटर्नल करवा सकते हैं.
राइट. प्रेजेंटली वी आर डूइंग इंटरनल एग्जामिनेशन.
जी सर.
But we have liberty, we can do external also. But presently we are doing internal.
अगर सर हम एक्सटर्नल कर सकते हैं, अगर हो सकता है पॉसिबल, तो बच्चे थोड़ा सा वाइबा में पढ़ के आएंगे, तो इससे नॉलेज इंप्रूव होगा. जो सब पुराने सेमेस्टर में जो रहा है, पुराने सेमेस्टर सिस्टम में एक्सटर्नल एग्जामिनर आते थे तो लड़कों में डर होता था सर, वो एक्सटर्नल एग्जाम में एटलीस्ट वाइबा के लिए पढ़ के जाते थे. तो मैं इसलिए ऐसा सोच रहा था. थैंक यू सर.
नहीं, ये आपकी ओपिनियन सही है, बट what I feel why VCI has made this practical as a internal system, because two important reasons what I feel. First one is, nowadays this movement of examiners are very, very difficult, because in every college, if you see, there is shortage of faculty. So at the same point of time, there will be movement of the faculty, because that time is only 15 to 20 days, or hardly you can say 1 month period. So there will be a severe movement. So just to avoid this movement, this might have been done. This is one reason. Second, what I feel, that because our theory examination is totally external system of examination, and all the students are just attempting for that. So certainly they will prepare for the external one, and they will work hard. And if they are working hard for theory, certainly that will be true for the practical as well. So this may be the reason, but in our system we can think either should we decide external or not, or we can think for that.
Thank you sir.
Or questions?
Yeah, Dr. PK Singh, I am very happy that our colleagues are asking questions. Really, I am very, very happy. Please.
सर जैसे कि एक्सटर्नल तो बातें नहीं है यहाँ पे, मतलब कि जो नया सिस्टम है उसके अकॉर्डिंग तो नहीं है, तो इसमें क्या डीन नॉमिनी या यूनिवर्सिटी नॉमिनी का प्रेजेंट होना, सर ऐसा कुछ प्रोविजन है क्या यहाँ पर यूनिवर्सिटी में कि डीन नॉमिनी हो या यूनिवर्सिटी नॉमिनी प्रैक्टिकल एग्जामिनेशन के समय प्रेजेंट हो?
नहीं, yes, there is a system, एग्जामिनेशन सिस्टम में ऑलरेडी डीन्स नॉमिनी होता है, and such type of provision is there. In fact, for practical system, there is a provision of committee. One will be the concerned head, and others will be 2 more persons will be there, and one will be the dean's nominee, and that will be on that particular line.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sonam, please.
Sir, I just want to ask that there are 3 internal exams for students. So
Right.
is it compulsory for students to give all the 3 internal exams? Because what they are doing, they are giving only 2 exams. Means like वो कह रहे होते हैं कि एक अभी जैसे सपोज मेडिसिन है या VPH है, तो अभी हमने VPH की तैयारी करी है, तो हम अभी एग्जाम देंगे, क्योंकि 2 एग्जाम्स के सर मार्क्स क्योंकि ऐड होंगे, हाईएस्ट मार्क्स जो ऐड होंगे, तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं, एक एग्जाम को सर मिस कर रहे हैं. सो आई जस्ट वांट टू आस्क दैट इज इट कंपलसरी, मींस उनको तीनों देना चाहिए, या वो ऐसा कर सकते हैं कि एक छोड़ के या फिर 2 एग्जाम दे, या कुछ रूल्स हैं सर इसके लिए?
Right. So this is a very good question. In fact, only 2 examinations will be considered, 2 best marks will be considered, as you know. And why this has been done? Just to make the students free. अगर केवल 2 ही दिया है किसी स्टूडेंट ने, that 2 can be considered. There is no any compulsion. Why this has been made 3? Because if by any reason a student is missed any of the examination, any of the internal examination, at least they should get another 3rd chance for the examination. And that is the reason that no such repeated examination or leftover examination is there. There is no such provision. Means one first internal assessment is over. If any student is absent in any of the first assessment examination, he will not be allowed for just next examination. Means first is over for all. So that's why no such compartmental type of provision is here in the internal assessment. That's why they have made 3, and best of 3, any 2 can be taken. So this is the reason. So students are free. That's not an issue.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any
no questions further? एक दो ऑब्जर्वेशंस हैं डॉक्टर इसमें.
सर प्लीज सर.
जैसे आपने डिविजन्स और सब्जेक्ट्स की बात की कि फिजियोलॉजी बायोकेमिस्ट्री को एक डिवीजन बना दिया गया है.
जी सर.
तो ये होगा कि अगर स्ट्रेंथ कम है फिजियोलॉजी बायोकेमिस्ट्री में, जो VCI की तरफ से क्या इनकी स्ट्रेंथ भी डाउन की गई है? बायोकेमिस्ट कम रहेंगे, फिजियोलॉजी के लोग कम रहेंगे. पहले डिवीजन होते थे तो कितनी स्ट्रेंथ होती थी, और अब दोनों को मिलाया है तो कितनी स्ट्रेंथ रिकमेंड किया है? नहीं
सर, स्ट्रेंथ में कोई चेंजेस नहीं किए हैं इन लोगों ने. स्ट्रेंथ तो सेम रखी है इन लोगों ने.
तो इसको इट शुड बी लेफ्ट टू द यूनिवर्सिटी और द कॉलेज टू मैनेज देयर ओन डिविजन्स. We can have a separate biochemistry, separate physiology also as a department, because VCI will never mind if we are having more number of divisions.
नहीं, उसमें सर certainly that is
only minimum.
Yeah.
So that we can do it. So this, if we really need to strengthen this biochemistry and physiology,
right sir,
we can make them separate also.
Yeah.
Right. And
we can do like that sir. In fact
separate ही है तो
नहीं separate ही है, but thing is because of reducing the number of faculty, because every time there is a decreasing, most of the college faculty strength is less. So just to overcome such problem, they have just mixed up. Otherwise this can be done. There is the bare minimum that is set by the VCI.
दूसरा ये जो एक्सटर्नल प्रैक्टिकल की बात कर रहे हैं
सर,
कोई यूनिवर्सिटी या कॉलेज में, किसी वेटनरी कॉलेज में अभी है जो नए सिस्टम के अंदर?
हाँ ये सर, कुछ वेटनरी कॉलेजेस में है ऐसा, अपने लेवल से उन लोगों ने कर दिया है.
कहाँ चल रहा है, जैसे अंदाजा है?
मापसू महाराष्ट्र में है सर.
मापसू में जैसे ये बता रहे हैं. अच्छा. कुछ जगह कर दिया है.
BHU में भी सर फर्स्ट ईयर और सेकंड ईयर के लिए बुलाते हैं वैसे.
BHU में?
हाँ BHU में बुलाते हैं सर, फर्स्ट ईयर के लिए बुलाया.
नया सिस्टम है. और कहाँ तक पहुँच गया उनका बैच? पहला बैच निकलने वाला है या
अभी फोर्थ ईयर चल रहा है सर.
फोर्थ ईयर चल रहा है
और प्रोफेशनल ईयर.
एक इंटर्नशिप को लेके था
सर.
आउट ऑफ स्टेट का जिक्र नहीं आया इसमें कहीं कि कुछ कंपलसरी है आउट ऑफ स्टेट की इनकम से?
नहीं, उसमें इसमें है सर, इस तरह से कर रखा है। अभी मैं चूंकि उसको डिटेल स्लाइड्स कम करने के लिए, बट शीप गोट डिफरेंट स्टेट्स एंड जो जहां बेस्ट है फैसिलिटी वी कैन सेंड, दे हैव मेड द प्रोविजन लाइक दैट सर।
नहीं कंपलसरी भी है ना कि आउट ऑफ स्टेट?
हाँ, यस कर रखा सर। इवन साउथ में भी जा सकते हैं, ऐसा प्रोविजन कर रखा है उसमें।
और ये आपने बता ही दिया था कि अटेंडेंस जो है हमारे चाणक्य में प्रैक्टिकल की अलग काउंट हो रही है और थ्योरी का
जी हाँ, दैट इज सेपरेट इन दी चाणक्य।
ये सभी टीचर्स स्टूडेंट्स के साथ भी शेयर करें जब क्लास में जाते हैं। प्रैक्टिकल में अगर कम अटेंडेंस है, थ्योरी में कम है, तो उस तरह से बताएं और क्रिएट अवेयरनेस ऑन दिस। और ये प्रैक्टिकल में जो नॉमिनी के लिए आपने कहा कि कमेटी है और हेड ऑफ डिवीजन रहता है, तो हेड ऑफ डिवीजन हर एक प्रैक्टिकल में रहते हैं या कैसे? वो चेयर्स?
नहीं, हर एक प्रैक्टिकल में हेड ऑफ डिवीजन होंगे एंड डीन्स नॉमिनी भी होंगे एंड कुछ 3 मेंबर्स कमेटी इस तरह से होगी एंड दैट विल टेक द एग्जामिनेशन। बट हम लोग, मुझे लगता है सर कि इन कमिंग ईयर्स वी कैन अडॉप्ट एक्सटर्नल सिस्टम। ये कहीं ना कहीं एक, बिकॉज दिस इज द साइकोलॉजी ऑफ ए स्टूडेंट, एज राइटली सेड बाय वन ऑफ आवर कलीग, कि कहीं ना कहीं उसका इम्पैक्ट होता है। स्टूडेंट थियरी पास कर लिया एंड फाइनली व्हाट बिकम, दे बिकम रिलैक्स, फुल्ली रिलैक्स। अब तो प्रैक्टिकल में हमारे ही टीचर्स हैं, वी कैन।
कहां से कहां तक हम लोग इस सिस्टम में ट्रैवल कर चुके हैं। जो ट्राइमेस्टर सिस्टम शुरू हुआ था लैंड ग्रांट में,
राइट सर,
100% इंटरनल थी।
100%
इंटरनल थी, प्रैक्टिकल भी इंटरनल था, सेशनल भी टीचर के ऊपर था, कैसे लेना है, क्या लेना है। कोई फ्रेमवर्क ऐसा नहीं देते थे कि इतने क्विज लेंगे, इतने मिडटर्म लेंगे, इतना ये सब करेंगे
जी।
और स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ एजुकेशन में कोई कमी नहीं थी
जी।
अब ये हमारे ऊपर ही है कि हम प्रैक्टिकल कैसा करवाते हैं और एग्जाम कैसा लेते हैं।
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली।
बाहर से बुलाने में क्या है कि सीनियर आदमी आता है, उसके बाद टाइम नहीं है, तो बहुत बिजी है, किसी नए को बुलाएंगे,
टाइम इज द मेन कांस्टेंट।
नहीं मिला परमिशन वहाँ से आने का, फिर आपका शेड्यूल सारा डिस्टर्ब होता है कि उस शेड्यूल पे कौन अवेलेबल है, कौन अवेलेबल नहीं है
जी।
ये बहुत सारी चीजें देखनी पड़ती हैं। और वो भी आके सोचते हैं कि मेरा ये हो जाएगा कि ये तो साहब हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को फेल कर दिया इन्होंने या ऐसे कर दिया। वो भी मैं देखता हूँ कि हमारे यहाँ बहुत ज़्यादा इस बारे में मेटिकुलस तरीके से काम नहीं होता, बाहर का एलिमेंट होते हुए भी।
जी
तो
जी।
फिर भी जहाँ जहाँ ये एक्सटर्नल है वहाँ से रिव्यू कर सकते हैं कि
Exactly, we can take the feedback.
जो डीन्स हैं उनसे ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड बात करेंगे, इनफॉर्मल वे में बात करेंगे तो ज्यादा पता लगेगा। फॉर्मली तो वो सब लिख देंगे कि अच्छा है हमारे और सब बढ़िया है, इसका बहुत फायदा है, वो जो कर रहे हैं उसको अच्छा ही बताएंगे वो लोग।
जी जी।
तो ठीक है, और कोई पॉइंट है? एनीथिंग फॉर मी इस क्लास में या इस ग्रुप में से? अगर आज कोई पॉइंट है तो ठीक है, नहीं तो आई थिंक सेपरेटली मैंने कहा है कि डिस्कशन और रखेंगे हम। एक डॉक्टर सतीश कुमार का लेक्चर भी फ्राइडे के लिए उन्होंने यहाँ किया है, जो CCMB में
जी जी
पोजीशन में रहे हैं, आजकल सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ हरियाणा में हैं
जी।
तो 10 बजे के लिए उन्होंने कहा है
फ्राइडे सर,
फ्राइडे को।
जी जी।
मैं दीपक को भेज दूंगा डिटेल और
ठीक सर, ठीक सर, ठीक
कोऑर्डिनेट कर लेंगे। तो आज के लिए और लेक्चर है या हो गया?
नहीं, अभी FC साहब का है मेरे ख्याल से।
अच्छा
कंट्रोलर सर का है सर 4 बजे से।
4 बजे, चलिए।
यस
ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट एंड
थैंक यू सर।
ऑल थैंक्स टू डॉक्टर रमन आल्सो फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। दूसरे टीचर्स भी रहे या सीनियर अफसर्स भी रहे तो दे कैन आल्सो टेक एडवांटेज, और इनकी रिकॉर्डिंग्स लगवा दीजिए।
यस सर।
इसकी ओरिएंटेशन की अलग लगवा देना सर।
यस सर, मैं तो इनको PRO सर को भेज देता हूँ,
जो है ना ओरिएंटेशन का एक पैकेज जो है
जी सर,
सेपरेटली इसको होस्ट कर। ओके देन,
थैंक यू सर।
बाय बाय।
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you.